Do you think, guys, this is going to be the last best of 3 today? We have had 5. This is our 5th, right? I'm not wrong on that, right?
No, I don't know why you're asking me. I had to drop out.
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So we go on the bottom right side of Lightshade LE. We have returning again. Take on the scary Zerg. It is none other than Keen.
Ooh. And speaking of scary Zerg, up in the top left-hand corner, taking the last series very convincingly, it is none other than Solar. Enki's not having a good time today.
No, well, it happens, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It happens.
Oh, I know. I'm very aware.
I'm very aware. So I'm just replaying in my head what has happened so far. Like, I realize that when you cast, you just lose your memory so quick because you're living in the moment a little bit. So just replaying exactly what we've seen today. Trying to do a little recap in my head and be like, yes, okay, so that happened, yes.
I think it's tricky because it becomes so chaotic and you just like information overload, and then all of a sudden it's over. You're like,
and then you're back and watching. Then you're back to watch like one SUV tickle another, like, you know, like
yeah.
it's such a weird like dynamic. This game is amazing, but also the mess of the mind, really.
We're all going to be in like old people's homes at like 80 and be like, I remember seeing pros tickling SUVs all the time. Like, that's lovely, Scott. Thank you for telling me that again.
Okay, Grandad, sit down.
But I'm talking about another time that I saw it. It was glorious. How many times were there? Oh, hundreds and hundreds. That's lovely,
good point.
Scott. Come on now, sit down.
I really hope this happens. May the prophecies become fulfilled.
Well, I've just got like, I'm losing my marbles at old people's home talking about brooms tickling.
Yeah, too right.
And nobody really knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but maybe StarCraft will live on as the most dominant game of all time.
It might. Just like ticking over, and then a resurgence, and then StarCraft 3 comes out, and we move on to that one.
Oh, right then. Yeah, the 3cc build again. This is a favourite of today.
Yeah, Keen seems to like it as well. It has. I do think it's like gained in popularity in the TVZ matchup quite a bit. Like, to me, it kind of feels like how Protoss play against Zerg. Like, just cutting off all the fat from your build, squeezing out as much as you can from as few units as possible. I like it. I feel at home here watching stuff like this.
I actually had to go and check my screen. This is actually a rematch from the one earlier. The one where I think you missed it. I think you missed this.
Series 2?
Yeah, this is Series 2 for these two players. But
okay.
Yeah, what happened there was really good early games from Keen. And then scaling it out into victories a bit later on. I actually thought they were both really quite equal all the way through. It's just that early game pressure that just Solar buckled under. So yeah, let's see what happens in this game. We're going to see a Banshee opener as well. So this is going to be the tech choice. We've got the tech lab on the way, so I expect that this is going to be into a bio. There you go. Stim pack now starting as well. So you've got the Banshee.
I wonder if Keen will stick with this, considering the Overlord's seen it. Have we got any Spore Crawlers coming up?
Yeah, most of the time they do. Yeah. I mean, there was a time where they'd probably think twice if it got scouted, but these days, like, I think most Zergs are quite prepared for Banshee Cloak anyway. Like, it's never like oh no, it's Banshee Cloak and you lose all your drones. Like,
yeah.
Zergs build it into their build to be ready for that kind of timing anyway. Whether that's a lair timing or... we're going to see a lair timing now, right? So we should see an Overseer finish up now anyway, and you do indeed see the Spore Crawlers as well coming up, so it's just baked into the build. Anyway.
Okay.
It's no big deal.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't care.
Yeah, pros just don't care.
Invisible units, yeah, we don't care.
Right.
Don't give a damn. Yeah. I'm not even gonna sweat, mate.
And like the thing is that Keen's gonna keep it because it gives him a bit more of a. He's already invested in like the tech lab going down and stuff like that. That just doesn't make much sense to cancel that. You'll be way more behind if you didn't get units out. And look, you see here that like Keen can find like opportunities to get damage done. One drone going down now. A little bit of additional scouting and stuff like that really does help Keen out in the long run.
Yeah, just like being able to see stuff is always helpful.
Generally, good advice there.
I enjoy being able to see stuff. I find it very helpful for me. We got Overlord speed, we got Baneling speed, we got. I feel like some sort of like public TV commercial. We got this, we got that. We got +1 for Terran.
We got blue flame, we got red flame, we got siege tanks.
I'm Anson My Eyes Johnson, and look at this. $300 for this guy. It says free on the label.
You scroll.
The prices are right.
You zoom in on these Hellions, you can see little teeny tiny price tags.
Oh yeah, I see them.
You see them, see?
Yeah. Why are they all different?
Wait a minute.
Hold up.
It's the great Dominion scandal. Hellion scandal.
I'd like to speak to your manager, please.
A little bit of engagement down in the middle of the map. We've got Lingbane just threatening to take out all of that bio. So they're doing a good job so far in keeping away pressure. But I mean, there's not been that much commitment from Keen yet. I mean, the 3CC means they're economically really quite well off here. 66 workers. Pumping out that bio now and looking really good. Widow Mines also being designed. And I find this really interesting how Widow Mines have also been the name of the game in all the ZVTs that we casted today. You usually see a lot more siege tanks usually, but
I suppose mines are a little bit more mobile. A little like can catch you out a little bit more, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, massive engagement though. Like all of that army's now gone for Keen. It does lift up quite a lot of it, to be honest. Just dipped behind that choke point again.
I literally sneezed twice and missed that entire engagement. It's like Keen's army just sneezed away.
Oh, gone.
Oh, okay, they're gone.
If we compare the series so far compared to the last one that these guys played, like Solo is in a much better position than what it was in the games previously.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah, please do. They did go for muters before, so yeah. Maybe that's why the mines are more favoured at the moment. Still unknown to go for those mute lists. I don't know. I mean, there's no mute lists out at the moment, and to be honest, I don't actually know what's going on.
The main of the Zerg.
Oh,
no,
medevac goes
that's
down.
Not gonna last long.
10 drones. Where's 10 drones go? Oh, the Widow Mine drop.
That's a spicy meatball.
That is definitely a spicy meatball, I'll tell you that much.
I feel like things like that, just even in the pro scene, you're just like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's the same with Banelings though, isn't it? I mean, that's such a good engagement by Keen there. Like taking out so many of those Banelings, maybe even target firing on many of those Widow Mines onto those Banelings. But, I mean, overall, like, trading extremely effectively here. Like, this is so good so far.
So, what's the ideal ratio of Lings to Banes?
Higher than you think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like... Oh, here we go. Massively. Alright. That's detonations there. Yeah, a lot of players start out the game by not building enough Banelings, in my opinion. And then sometimes you see people build... Like, if you're 100% Banes, yeah, maybe too much. Enough just to soak up the front line of, like, you know, Widow Mines and all that kind of thing, and siege tanks. And then you can get away with as many Banelings as you want behind that, as long as you think they'll trade out well against what you're fighting against. But, you know, half and half, you can't go wrong.
Oh, okay.
I reckon.
I like that.
Yeah. Hard to say, really. It's off of instinct a lot of the time.
Yeah, I suppose a lot of it's like playing it by ear more than anything.
The best thing is, though, is that you can rally banelings in so quick. Like, if you have to build, like, a new army, you may as well just build banelings. It's good army value for the amount of time it takes to build.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
So if you're there like, oh, I need more meat in this army, just holding down the baneling key is a really good way to do that if you've got the supply for it and you want to repel like an incoming attack. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, really cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. We got a huge wraparound as well. Things getting it. Oh man, actually, like, this is so back and forth. Like, it's really hard to
get liberator range.
Oh, hell yeah.
Also, the burrow speed for lurkers as well. Okay.
So go clearing up a lot of this army down here on the south side of the map. Keen now just going back home to defend this. He does have a 4th base up and running, and there's +3 on the way, all that kind of thing. But, I mean, I haven't seen... Yeah, I think Liberate is probably where this is going to go now against these lurkers. But look at this, Solar pushing down the middle of the map.
Oh yeah, Solo got some work done there. Catching those Widow Mines completely unburrowed. That's big.
Solar's looking very scary in this game, actually. Wow, massive connections there. Now, oh, huge Bailey's going into the 3rd base of Keen there, taking out 13 SCVs. And just gets out of there as well, so the lurkers don't go down. This is looking very, very good for Solar.
Those Hydralisks are getting some absolute work done. Like, 2 of them managed to take out 4 Liberators.
Yeah, right.
I think there were more at the start, but yeah, it's just like poking away.
So good.
We do have a Liberator up here at the linear 3rd base of the Zerg. I think that's where those 4 drones went down.
There is still a chance for Keen to come back into this, but taking a little bit of economic damage then. Oh, actually, I think that's manual detonation for the Widow Mines, maybe?
Can you do that?
Yeah, just go over on top of it and manually detonate.
Oh.
Same against Dark Templar.
Oh, right, gotcha. I thought you meant
yeah.
the Widow Mines could manually detonate.
Oh,
like,
no, that'd be sick. Wait a minute.
I'm going to explode myself now.
You know what I learned the other day? If you burrow banelings, you can right-click the burrow key, and it will unburrow them automatically.
How does that work?
It says
when something comes by.
Yeah, it attacks it. So you know how like things normally automatically attack, they automatically unburrow.
What?
Yeah, I know, but I don't think they take efficient trades though. I think that's why most people don't, because they just attack like the very front of it or something like that, or they attack.
Right.
Oh yeah, and if you send out spotter marines, then it would attack a spotter marine basically. Stuff like that. Like it's not not
Get
efficient.
him!
But, yeah, but it's a good thing to know, like for sure. Here we go, massive flank here, catching out this Terran army. There's a lot of liberators though.
Yeah, a lot of area denial. More liberators are on the way as well. Got a Ghost Academy coming too. But Solar's looking pretty strong. Definitely got the economy behind this as well, I will say that.
There you go, parasitic bomb, just forcing those liberators to lift up and move, but you know, just doing a little bit of damage. And Solar's looking pretty oppressive right now.
Liberators sieging up once more. Found themselves quite a few lurkers there.
Oh no.
Solar needs to get them out of there. Whoa, only 2, fortunately. So they're going to push forward once more. Another 2, and gets a hatchery for it.
Yeah, really nice done.
Hold up. Where did these corruptors come from? Well,
Where are the 7? I can't even see where the 7 drones died then.
I think northernmost base, there's a liberator there.
Oh, okay. We're getting into a bit of a late game scenario right now. I mean, like, the map's now dividing down the middle quite nicely. We're now at 15 minutes into the game. We are still seeing quite a lot of reliance on Ling Bane, but I mean, there was quite a lot of lurk behind this. I don't think there's any other tech decision for Solar right now, but we are seeing ghosts. We're now seeing Ghost Cloak and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, here we go, massive engagement now. Pushing into the base of Keen. Oh,
Raptors managing to get them.
Oh yeah.
They're base trading.
Yeah,
They're trading.
Yeah. Oh lordy.
I'll trade you this Charizard for your Charizard.
Oh man, I don't think they're trading Charizards right now. I think they're trading punches, sledgehammers to the face. Like
it's the NHL all over again.
Oh yeah.
Gloves off, helmets off. Let's go.
Even a drop in the main. Like so much carnage.
Oh my god.
We do see yeah, blows for each side here. Like the armies aren't completely wiped out for either side, but a little bit of economic damage and definitely looking a little bit more damage on the solo side of the map. I would say like 2 bases going down, having to rebuild that whatever base it is, 6th base. Man,
I don't think Solar lost any of his key buildings though, so like he's definitely still in this. One of the risks when you're playing Zerg, of course, is like losing those buildings that like enable units.
But look at this massive wave. Look, it's now just piling in, and the snipes, massive snipes.
Big snipes, but I think there are too many Corruptors, too many Lings, and too many Hydralisks and Banes here right now.
I mean, there is a lot, but I think the Hydra's now taking out that base, and then the Ling's moving down to take out the other base. I feel like this is the beginning of the end. I mean, there's still a dream. There's so many ghosts here, and they're actually doing quite a lot of damage against the Lurkers, but man, like, it's so sketchy right now for Keen to deal with this.
A lot of Keen's army is up there on the north side of the map. I think a lot of Solar's is going to have to pull back as well as this Northern White army starts to make the attack over here.
Yeah, Keen just staying in this quite a while, doing a good job at just throwing back punches when they come his way, and yeah, paying off quite well. But I mean, this army is now going to go down in the main base of Solar, so you know, I don't know. Sulkosaurus is looking pretty bleak for our Terran player, I would say.
46 workers versus 74. The army supply's not looking too healthy. He does have somewhat of an upgrade advantage. Solar does have the +3 melee, but still waiting on the +3 range and +3 carapace. But yeah, I think Solar's got this.
Looking very good so far. Now we're going for a final push by the looks of it. Solar now has like so many Lurkers just piling in, getting on top of that. Ling's getting onto the front side as well. I mean, there is a bit of a dream here with this amount of ghosts, but oh, Baneling's getting a nice connection there, taking out a few of them, so...
Lurkers have managed to set up in that triangular 3rd location. And it's gone! Can't mine from there if you don't have a base there. Look how many changelings there are as well.
Yeah, quite a few. Just constant vision right now.
Don't worry, boss. We got this covered. Hey, you're not real.
Don't worry.
No.
What's that slime coming out of your trouser leg?
You've literally got slime coming out your eyeballs. oh no.
That again? Oh, gotta see a doctor about that one.
It's conjunctivitis, I promise.
Why does it smell like candy?
Doesn't smell like candy, Jed.
Oh man, so no, just going up and taking out the bases of Keen, and I feel like not much mining is going to go on now. We're only on +700 for Keen to +3.5k for Solar, so yeah, this is nearly like 5 times more efficiency in mining. So there we go, Solar takes the game. So here we go then, guys. This is actually a rematch of best of 3 from earlier. So, you know, this is the same players fighting it out. And this time, it has now gone the other way. Oh. Now, can he prove to be the best player in this? Earlier showing a true demonstration that he was. Now, can he pull off the reverse sweep? It's down here on the bottom left. It is our blue Terran player, Keen.
Woohoo! And in the top right-hand corner, playing with the red Zerg pieces, he's been crushing it, literally. He's turned himself into a snake, and he's just been crushing the life out of his opponents. It's Solar.
Let's see how well Keen can push back on this one. Punch the snake. Right in the noz. The snoz. The snozzle.
Little snout. Little snake snout.
I mean, isn't all of the snake a snout? Pretty sure that's how it works.
No, I think it's all neck.
Ah, alright.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is it
one big
all neck or is
with
it all
the head.
tail? Yeah.
Is it all just one big leg?
Don't know.
There's one for the philosophers.
I'll have to get back to you on this one. Have to deliberate on that one a little bit.
Well, yeah, get back to me on our next stream if you find out. That'd be great.
All right. I have to revisit this rule that you've made. Is it that if somebody knows the lyrics to Ignition, they're cool?
Well, no, just when I was growing up, like everyone who like was cool. Like I wasn't cool, but everyone who was cool seemed to like sing along to it and like know it, and I was like, oh, yeah. I would just mime along, like mouthing just nothing basically. Just there, like, look, I'm cool, guys. I used to dance in the corner, like, yeah, like, you know, the school discos. And I'm sure maybe you guys from other countries like have an equivalent of school discos. Like when you're really young, like I'm talking 11 or 10 years old, that young, that song always came on. At school discos.
I think it was 13, 14 when that song was about. Maybe older.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That checks out. I would have been 10 or 11 at that point, yeah.
By the cool kids, though, do you mean the chavs?
Yes. I just confirmed that Scott's a chav.
Oh, no, I'm a chav.
Oh, no.
Ah. Well, that's news to me. That does come as a shock.
It's all right. You're cool.
Thanks, buddy.
You're sitting here with me, casting StarCraft. What can I say?
Like, I'm always going to be cool because of that.
Not too right. Oh,
yeah.
Here we go. We're in the game now. We're going to see the Hellions. The compulsory ZBT 3 minutes of talking about anything other than StarCraft has now passed, and we're now going to see the Hellions move across the map.
I'm fairly sure that like you could just keep the overlay for like the first 3 minutes, just have us waffling on about school disco.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Ignition, and then cut in at minute 3.
Well, I mean, I'm really interested in this game, to be honest, because like Solar not doing overly well at defending in the first best of 3 series, now coming out that strong in the last game, I honestly have no idea what's going to happen. This matchup has been very equal, and I wouldn't be able to tell you who I prefer in this. I feel like Keen is relying a lot on getting damage done early, so I think we need to keep an eye on the build orders right now about what Keen's going to get prepared. Actually going to build a 3rd CC into the wall this time around. Yeah, going to drop out now. This is exactly what I've been wanting to see from Keen in the early stages of this game. It's going to be 6 Marines and a Widowmine. Not a huge amount of stuff, but you know, something to do something and give you a bit more space to attack with the 4 Hellions on the 3rd base. So, yeah.
A little summit to do a summit.
Yeah.
A little summit to do a little summit. I like it.
Now the Spore Crawler is in position on the main. It's the first thing to note. But I mean, there isn't much really to do with the Hellions quite yet. I mean, there are Queens in position. I think 4 Queens is enough to deal with 4 Hellions, but it's gonna get seen.
One of those Hellions goes down. Yeah, I didn't see the series earlier, so I'm all in on Solar. Like
that's all you've seen now.
Yeah, maybe all Solar needed was like a little bit of warm up time. Even saves that Overlord down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, really. Yeah, it's looking pretty Solar so far, right? Like this is
looking good. I like it. Bioforce is pulling the Queens out of position. Hellions are going to come in as well. These Queens are in a little bit of trouble if they don't get some reinforcements soon. Whew.
The 4 Hellions going to go drop into the main now as well. I feel like Solar knows that this is going to happen. Actually moves away there. Not much health left on that medevac now. And the health on the medevac is essentially what keeps you from pushing any more here.
Yeah, you can't be as aggressive with that medevac anymore.
And we're going to see Spire on the way now for Solar, which changes the ZBT matchup a little bit. So We did see it early, and we did also see it not do too well earlier. So let's see how Solar handles it this time. Hellbats are the name of the game for Keen. Now going to push in. I don't think... Is there a Baneling Nest? There's not a Baneling Nest, but there is a Roach Warren.
We've got Thors incoming as well.
No way.
Is he going full mech?
Looks like it.
I mean, I kind of like this. If Solar's going the Corruptor route like last time. Yeah, this could be very good.
I think going Spire into this is probably not great. Look at this. There's actually a lot of damage going to be done here. Oh! 7 workers. It's going to get defended. Okay, so...
What's looking?
Now that's kind of a... Yeah. Now that's all settled down a bit. Let's think about this for a bit. So we've got the Spire that's done. But can we actually see a viable Mutalisk switch right now? I mean, we've got Thors on the field. We do actually see 3 Mutalisks come out, but... I feel like Keen's just a bit of a step ahead, and actually, Solar's going to see those Thors now. He's still committing into Mutalisk, so... I'm not sure how I feel about this for Solar right now. Yeah,
it's looking... Oh, okay. Thors being picked up. They always look very strange.
yeah, right. I also don't like overseers.
It's like when you don't get like the quite right like grip when you pick up your cat, and like their legs are sort of like
just tangling around. Yeah, absolutely.
You've not really got me very well there. I think could you, they try to lift their legs up to help you.
Oh, I absolutely love it when animals do that.
Father, no, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
You're picking me up wrong.
So oh man, I mean,
flying Thors.
Flying Thors.
Oh no, it's like Razor all over again.
Yeah,
the
Thor delivery payload. Yeah, absolutely. Well,
hello,
here's the thing.
This?
Oh, Swarm hosts are on the way. Now we had like 6 Mutalisks out, and just to secure a bit of pressure, actually maybe like force a bit more of the Thor production. And now we're just seeing roaches and Swarm hosts, and this is going to be insane. I'm really excited to cast a game with Swarm hosts in finally. It's been a while, man.
These guys are pulling out all the memes. Yeah, I don't think I've ever casted a Swarm host game live, so this will be interesting. Where are those Overlords going?
Where are they? Oh yeah,
over by the triangular third. They're just sort of migrating. I can't actually see where they're headed.
The Swarm hosts are now on the field now, and there's a few Ravagers with us as well. It's going to clear up a little bit, but there is quite a lot of mech here. Not that many Hellbats though, which you kind of need against these Swarm hosts. And now going to push in with the Roach Rider. There's so much Zerg actually, just tons of Zerg.
Solar's looking very, very powerful here as he pushes in on this Terran. Oh my goodness!
It is insane.
No, I'm not having this. I'm out of it. Oh,
insane
GG, Solar takes it.
Yeah, an awesome display there for Solar, going 2-0 against Keen in a bit of a vengeance match actually. But that Swarm host switch was just really, really nice and just brought the game out just instantly. Very, very well played.